Hello friends, welcome again at way2testing.com and my name is Chandan. In this video I will describe how to perform the scroll operation in Selenium. So first of all, uh, this is my website way2testing.com where you will get your required study material like APM, Selenium, Maven, Jenkins, etc. And then here is my YouTube channel software testing tutorials way2testing where you will get study material in form of videos like Java, Jenkins, TestNG. You can uh, you can go with your preferred study material. So without delay, let's make a program and how to perform a scroll operation. So just leave it. I will create a new class. So I will give it name as new class. I will give it name as scroll demo. If you'll check out my website, then I have already described that how to perform the scroll operation in Selenium. This one. So that when we talk about the scroll operation, then we have the four things mainly that uh, in some case we need to perform the scroll up, in some case we need to perform the scroll down, and in some case we have to perform scroll up to an element, and then in some case we have to perform up to the bottom of the web page. So these all four scenario will be covered with an example. So uh, as usual, I will use the test engine. You can use your preferred method, whatever you want. So I will just write before test and I will create a method. I will give it name as public void g. You can give any name. So what I will do, I will just first of all we need to import before test engine notation, and then simply I will launch my Chrome browser. So I have to write here web driver. I will create an instance of my web driver. I have to import my web driver. That's it. So I have launched my web browser. Now I will maximize it. So driver dot manage dot window dot maximize. So I have maximized my browser. Now I will navigate to some web page. Driver dot navigate to this one. I will navigate to simply on my website, which is http way to testing.com. So this is the before test. What I will test here, I will perform some scroll operation. So I will write here as public void h, or you can say some meaningful name like scroll test, and then I will use my. So always remember you have to import the text and JNotation instead of JUnit annotation. So first I will perform a simple scroll down operation. So to perform these all things in Selenium, we have one interface. Always remember it is an interface, not a method or class. What is the name of this interface? Its name is JavaScript executor. So how we will write it? Capital J Java, then small s script executor. You can give any name. I will give it name JC is equal to again copy. Yes, you will get this option JavaScript executor. Then you have to import it. Then I will just simply copy and I will pass my driver instance over here, web driver instance. So I have created an interface. Now I can use the method of this interface. So first method was to scroll. So how we will perform the scroll operation in this? So first of all, by using this interface, we will use the method script executor. So the name of interface is jc dot then script executor execute script. This one. So as you can see that it will accept two arguments. The first argument it will accept window dot scroll by. Always remember S will be small, then CROLLBY scroll by this one and leave second argument as blank. I will let you know what the value will come at this place. So scroll by. So the first thing it will define with the x-axis means the axis like this one. And the second thing we will talk about the y-axis. Y-axis in which format? Y-axis in the form of pixel means it will scroll the your browser as per your pixel. The amount you have given means 500 pixel. It will scroll it to the down and do nothing. Means I am repeating again. I have initialized my JavaScript executor interface, and by this interface, I am executing one my method, which name is execute script. What it will do, it will scroll the browser by 500 pixel. And in the interview, they will usually ask what is the executor, whether it is class, method, or something. Most of the person get failed, and then what is the execute script and what is the value. Somebody is saying that it is a centimeter. No, it's only the pixel. Means 500 pixel, 1000 pixel. This is the unit. And then simply run this program and see what is happening. I will just run, click on run and run as test ng and wait a moment. It is launching 57%. You can see that it is launching the Chrome browser. That has been launched. First it will maximize it. Now it will hit the URL. So you have seen that the browser has been launched. Now has been maximized. Now it is hitting the URL. You can see that it will scroll down 500 pixel. So after the launching it will perform. You can see that it have scrolled the browser 500 pixel. This is the 500 pixel. If you will increase the size over here, it will increase more. Otherwise, it will increase as per your given parameter over here. Now, in the same way, if you want to perform the scroll up operation, that means the value you have given over here, it was in positive value. You just make it negative value, and simply I will copy this one, and then I will little bit change. I will do something like that. It will scroll 1000 and bot to the down, then 500 up to the up. Simply you have to do it. You have to put the minus mark over here, and nothing you need to do. Let me close this one, and again I will run this one. You can see that it will first scroll to the bottom, then it will scroll up to the up. It is easy, but it is a much more important tutorial because you will get to know that a lot of time you have to perform the scroll operation. So you have seen that. Let me put some weight, otherwise you will not able to get to know. So I have inserted some weight over there so that we can see that how it is performing the scroll up and scroll down operation. So let's see what is happening over there. Launch the browser. First scroll 1000 up to the bottom. Then you have seen half the space up to the up. Now the main thing is that I want to scroll up to an element. How it can be done? So let me insert some weight again over here. Suppose that the scenario is that first I want to scroll up to an element. So friend, now suppose that we want to perform scroll up to an element, then suppose that this is my website and I want to perform it up to like this APM interview question. Then how we will do it? Means it will keep scrolling up to that element. First of all, I will inspect this element and I will get the XPath, simply XPath. You can use some other like ID class name. So I will give it name. I will find my element like this one. Web element is equal to driver dot find element by dot XPath. Just simply locate your element. Then you have to import some value. Then again you have to use interface name that you have given, and then your method which was execute script, this one, and then you have to type here one thing like argument and then value 0 dot scroll into view and then make it as a true. Mean until it will not get your element which is defined over here, it will keep scrolling, and then when it will get that element, what we need to do, we will just click on it. So what we will do, web element dot click. So what this will do, it will scroll simply this argument 0 dot scroll into view method, which will simply scroll the browser up to this web element which is present over here, and then it will click on it. Let me run this code quickly. This one. Let me close this browser. So you can see that I think first it will scroll 1000 down, then 500 up, then it will scroll up to that element. You have seen that it have scrolled up to that element like this one. You can see that the browser, and then it have clicked on it and it have opened in the new tab. So now one last thing is remaining, that if you want to scroll up to um, bottom of the page, how it can be done. So let me remove this one. Remove this one. So suppose that you want to scroll up to the bottom of the page. Simply again I will put some weight over here so that you can see what is going on. Let me remove this. Let me comment this code. So again I will use my interface name. Then I will execute my method Java execute script, and I will pass the uh, value. What the value will be? Window dot scroll by, in bracket you have to write something like 0 comma document 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 dot body dot scroll EIGST means 0 means x-axis means x-axis we will start from 0 and in y-axis we will get the height of your document and then we will scroll it up to the bottom. So always remember that your spelling should be correct, otherwise you will get an error. So scroll is small h capital and this is okay. No need to write these all things. Let me keep it here. So when I will run this one, it will scroll my browser up to the bottom of the web page. Let me run this one. So you have seen that it has scrolled the browser up to the bottom of the web page, to the bottom of my website web page. So you can see that it's working. It's all about how to perform the scroll operation. It is easy, but in the real time project you will get a lot of scenario which is correlated with this scroll operation. So that's why I have taken all the possible scenario so that it can help you in the future. So thank you for watching. Have a good day.